I look at the key business metrics, product revenue, okay? Very important you tell us that. Remaining performance obligations, we know that this is key. Total customers, fabulous growth. Net revenue retention, best of any company I know. Best. And yet, and customer trailing 12-month product revenue growth, terrific. But you did, I'm going to give you point blank, you do have one line that says your year-over-year growth is going to slow to 65 to 67%. That's all people care about. And I have to tell you, Frank, I don't know how it is going to slow given these numbers.
Yeah, Jim, I think people are still getting used to the idea of a consumption model, right? I mean, the future hasn't happened yet. I mean, we report revenue and what people are actually consuming during the quarter. I mean, we have tons and tons of customers that we have zero history with that, we somehow have to project exactly what they're going to do and how they're going to grow. So, last year, for example, just by comparison, for the year, we guided at about 80% growth. And of course, we actually came in at around, I believe, 106 or so. And that's because in a consumption model, it's not the same as the SaaS model where things are, under contract. Right. And it has a very different cadence. So, over time, people will get it and they'll grow up with it and get used to it, I hope.
Well, I mean, look, a lot of companies, I've been saying no more losses, well, your free cash flow was fabulous. I mean, it was an amazing free cash flow. And it's like, well, no one cares about that. Suddenly they're just looking at one number. What I look at that free cash flow, I say to myself, customers are using the product more and more, but it's not a SaaS model, I understand. But to project what a given customer will do is very, very difficult. And yet, I would tell you, given the retention rate, Frank, you're making it a little hard on yourself. Judging by what they do, they find a way to use it and they like it.
That's exactly right. And, I use the term snowball effect, obviously appropriate. But that's really what happens, right? The bigger you get, the bigger you become. We pick up scale, we pick up speed real easily once we get going with customers. And you see that reflected in the numbers and the net revenue retention rate. Really, the whole footprint of the business shows it.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.